Oh, you're gonna love this one. Get comfy, let your thoughts wander, and when you're ready, baby, dream of a new life.
The Enchanted Wager. Power Girls Awakening by Catherine Serafina. Chapter 1, October 1st, 2025. The autumn evening wrapped the neighborhood in a crisp chill, the air carrying the sweet tang of pumpkin spice from a neighbor's glowing jack-o'-lantern. Fallen leaves skittered across the lawn, catching in the crevices of our weathered porch steps. Their rustling mingled with the distant laughter of kids chasing each other through yards draped in cobwebs and fairy lights. Halloween was still a month away, but the festive buzz was already electric. Skeletons dangling from porches, orange string lights twinkling against the dusk. I sprawled on the porch swing, its chains creaking under my athletic frame, my short dark hair ruffling in the breeze. The house was quiet with my parents off on their Japan trip. They'd been gone a week, chasing temples and sushi, and wouldn't be back until just after Halloween. The freedom felt nice, though the empty house made Becca's visits all the more lively. Becca's long black hair swayed as she bounded up the steps, her yellow scarf catching the fading sunlight. She flashed a grin that promised trouble. Her green eyes sparkled with the playful glint I'd known since freshman year, back when we bonded over late-night library study sessions. We'd spent years trading laughs, her daring me to chug 10 tacos, me betting I could outrun her on the track. Our friendship always danced on the edge of something more, her teasing glances and my smirks never quite crossing the line. But every time she showed up, like now, a warmth stirred in my chest that was impossible to ignore. "Hey, Ken," she called, sweeping into the house without waiting. Her tote bag thudded to the floor, her vanilla perfume trailing as she kicked off her sneakers by the door. "Hey, Becca," I drawled, following her into the living room. My sneakers scuffed the hardwood as I trailed behind her. The room felt cozier with her in it. Faded couch, old coffee table strewn with my textbooks, a faint glow from the window where Halloween lights flickered outside. "What's got you so hyped today?" She spun and flopped onto the couch, her cheerleader skirt flaring as she crossed her legs. Leaning forward with a mischievous grin, she said, "I've got the perfect costumes for the big Halloween party." Her voice dropped into a teasing purr. "You know, the huge bash at Mike's place on the 31st, all our friends, half the school, it's gonna be epic. I'm thinking Superman and Power Girl. We'd steal the show." I chuckled, sinking beside her. Our thighs brushed, sending a subtle warmth through me. "Couples costumes, Becca? That's cheesy as hell. The party's a big deal, but I'm not sure I'm down for Superman." She giggled, nudging my shoulder. Her touch lingered just long enough to spark a faint thrill that made my pulse jump. "Not cheesy, classic. Picture me in that Power Girl leotard, all bold and blonde, turning heads. You as Superman, cape flowing, owning the room." Her eyes glinted with mischief. "Or, if you're feeling wild, I could put you in Power Girl's outfit, Kara." I blinked. "Kara? Who's that?" She laughed, tossing her hair, the motion catching the light. "I thought you read comics, Ken. Power Girl's real name is Kara Zor-El." I smirked, leaning back. "I do read comics, or I used to. I'm a Marvel guy mostly, X-Men, Spider-Man, that stuff. Honestly, only the indie comics are any good now. Mainstream's gone downhill." The name Kara barely registered, just another of her teases. "Indie snob?" she teased, her grin widening. "Well, it'd be hilarious to see you as Kara, rocking that leotard at the party." I shook my head, laughing it off. "Yeah, right. You'd slay as Power Girl, but I'm sticking with something normal for the bash. Pirate, vampire, whatever." "You're no fun," she said, though her smile said she knew I'd bite eventually. "Unless you lose a bet." I raised an eyebrow. The idea of Mike's Halloween party. Lights, music, friends packed in, flashing in my mind. "A bet? Spill it, Becca." She shifted closer, her breath warm on my ear. Her voice dropped to a sultry whisper. "No junk food until the party on Halloween. No chips, candy, pizza. Clean eating only for the whole month. You win, you pick. Boring pirate stuff, whatever. I win, I get to pick, and I'm thinking, Kara, for you, just for laughs at the party?" Her eyes danced with challenge, the stakes feeling bigger than a costume. My jaw tightened, but confidence surged. I'd beaten her at bets before, like when I wore her scarf for a day, fumbling with the knot while she cackled, or when I outlasted her in a push-up contest last spring. "Deal," I said, smirking. "I'll outlast you and no Kara nonsense when I win the costume pick." She squeezed my thigh, her fingers sending a jolt of heat that made my breath catch. "Game on, Ken," she purred, her voice dripping with challenge. We moved to the kitchen, her hips swaying as she led the way, catching my eye before I shook it off. The kitchen was a mess. Dishes piled in the sink, a half-eaten apple on the counter, but her presence made it feel alive. Leaning against the counter, she chatted about school, her latest cheer routine, and the time she bet me I couldn't eat 10 tacos in one sitting. Her laughter filling the room as she reminded me how close I came to puking. "You're too easy to mess with," she smirked, pulling a protein bar from her bag. "Your fuel for now, nothing special yet. Save the good stuff for the party." "Yet?" I grinned, grabbing a water from the fridge. The cold bottle grounded me. "What, you got some secret plan to sabotage me?" She winked, heading for the door, her scarf trailing like a promise. "Don't screw it up, Superman." That night, alone in my room, the house quiet except for the faint creak of settling wood, I sprawled on my bed. Halloween lights glowed faintly through the window. With my parents overseas, the place felt emptier than usual. I replayed Becca's words, that name, Kara, echoing in the quiet. Just a joke, I told myself. Just Becca being Becca, teasing, daring, always one step ahead. I laughed it off, never realizing how much it would come to mean, or how close it already was to defining me. My body felt the same, solid, athletic, but her challenge stirred something new. I pictured the Halloween bash, music thumping, costumes everywhere, Becca's grin lighting up the room, and felt a mix of determination and unease. I'd win, pick a safe costume, and keep her fun ideas at bay. But her touch, that daring glint in her eyes lingered, making me wonder what she was really planning for October 31st.
Did that leave you wanting more? The naughty version's waiting for you on my Patreon, along with so many other juicy little secrets. Go on, baby.